Hello, humans. It's your favorite rat with wings, Squiggles McNibbleton, and you're listening to the Tales of Despair podcast. Please be advised that the content on this podcast may not be suitable for children, so listener discretion is advised.
Craig,
Whoa, it's Craig. It's the guy with the microphone that records our thoughts and our opinions. Don't say anything messed up, guys.
I know he works for the government.
Anything messed up.
He's oh, you cheeky bastard. Wow. Well, we're back here. We're back at it again. And like usual, let's kick things off with the question of the session. This week's question of the session is, what do you think makes a good D&D/Pathfinder campaign? Let's start with James.
I think a balanced party.
so you mean not what we have right now?
I think our party's pretty balanced. Like, what I mean is, like, people who, or I guess, like, a lack of DM favoritism, to where, like, one player is obviously more OP than the rest, and it's evident of that.
That is true. Yeah, it's a valid point. All right, Nick, what do you think makes a good D&D/Pathfinder campaign?
Intriguing characters / atmosphere.
Atmosphere?
Mhm.
Okay.
And NPCs, intriguing NPCs too.
So just the structure of the campaign in general.
Yes.
That's true. You got to know like where you are, what kind of role you're gonna play, and how the world works and operates. All right. Let's go to Paula.
I'm not gonna say what I was going to say because it was kind of a joke answer. But what I think is necessary is like inspiration. I think that both the DM and the players need to have some kind of media or multiple things of media that inspire them to want to tell a story, because it's a storytelling game. And a lot of players don't always realize that they are also trying to tell us their story, or their character story rather, with the DM in the larger overall story that's going on. So yeah, I think inspiration is a big key part.
Makes sense. I think yeah, having inspiration for your entire campaign and like your world building, it's important to get things flowing in a good direction so you don't get like burned out or
I mean, even
tripping up.
for player characters, like having an inspiration of what you want your character arc to look like. That way you can communicate that to the DM.
It's also a good valid point too. All right. And then we're gonna go to Sergio. What do you think makes a good D&D/Pathfinder campaign?
Yeah, to bounce off of Paula's, I think, yeah, a good relationship between the players and their characters. Because, a lot of places it's like, you're your own character, basically being a part of the group, but you don't get that, that team effort kind of relationship. Where instead of just, oh, it's your turn, you do one thing, it's your buddy's turn, they do another thing. It's like, no, you guys are doing something and planning together.
Very nice point. Very nice point. All right. And then I guess we'll go to me about what I think makes a good Pathfinder / D&D campaign. Definitely world building's important. If you don't know like the time period of your campaign or like what kind of races exist and things like that, then I think it makes for bad storytelling because then you don't know what kind of direction you want to go into. So it's good to like kind of like flesh out ideas ahead of time and then kind of see what works, and then you can also build around it. But you should never like write yourself into a corner, which is typical sometimes.
And the real answer is no scheduling conflicts.
And you know what? Yeah, that's fair. The hardest thing about D&D and Pathfinder is scheduling. All your players have to be on the same schedule, which is extremely hard. That's the hardest part about playing this kind of game. All right, we're back. Did you enjoy your trip to a land of whimsy and magic? I know I did.
I thought
What-
we were going on that trip now.
You're not wrong. What that
Oh.
is?
The session's over?
No, it's just beginning.
Cue end
Let's-
music.
Yeah. Let's get into the session recap.
We should do that for April Fools.
So session recap from last session is the party made their 15-day journey from Airlara to Dunhaven because of what Aelis's rumors and guidance from his info brokers told him that you guys should make your way to Dunhaven to talk to the Oracle. Upon making it to Dunhaven, party was greeted by the town guard named Miculus, and was asked to
Nicholas.
Miculus. They were asked to name themselves, so provide their names, but also provide a party name. The party debated a bit and decided on naming themselves Pan V, which is an acronym for each of their names. So Percival, Armoni, Nimbus, and then Verona. However, they quickly feel uneasy in this seemingly idyllic village. Every villager exudes an unsettling, happy-go-lucky demeanor and carefree kind of attitude, smiles on their face like nothing weird is happening. They were told by the villagers to stay away from the well, and upon talking to the mayor of the village, they were instructed that they may in fact go check out the well and that it wouldn't be a problem. Party investigated the well and found out that there was actually a giant translucent looking spider in the well. Upon engaging in combat with the spider, they found out that the spider was actually controlling the villagers with finely woven strings that were attached to the villagers, essentially brainwashing the villagers into working for the mayor. After defeating the spider, they confronted the mayor. Armoni transformed into her beast form and struck down the mayor without any hesitation, and they defeated the next spider that the mayor created, because the mayor has the ability to create spiders. After that, they found out that the oracle was actually upstairs inside the mayor's house. They freed the oracle and were given a new prophecy that the past cannot be changed, or the present. Those are both set in stone, but the future is ever changing. She gave them 3 possible outcomes for the future if they continue on their current path. One future where the entire world is destroyed, but there stands one warrior left to face off against the jester. The second possibility is that our heroes are triumphant and they defeat the jester, but there are some consequences that they don't know about in this future. And the last future, she says that she cannot reveal to them because she does not know, and it's ever changing. With that, she does give the party a little bit more advice and says that they should make their way to Devidia, the city that's only a few days from Dunhaven, where Cloud Crystal is said to slumber. After that revelation, we will pick up right there where the party has exited the Oracle's house, planning their next excursion to City of Dividia. All right, what would you guys like to do inside the town of Dunhaven now that there's no more threats?
I'd like to get everyone together and just start healing everyone.
Okay, you may roll your heal checks. Using like a channeling ability.
Yeah, using my channel ability.
Okay.
We'll start with 1 round, see how everyone feels after that. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'll just do it for a minute.
Nimbus overheals and dies.
And would I be able to use my lingering on this?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Heck yeah. So 17 points for the first 6 seconds.
Okay.
Well, Theus is max health now.
28.
Wow,
for-
damn, 28. It's pretty good. A lot of 6s in
And
that roll. It's nice.
yeah, sorry, I guess not for the first 6 seconds. What's 6 times 3? 18.
Mhm.
Plus another 18. So in half a minute, I gain everyone. What's 28 plus 17? I can't do math.
28
Uh,
plus 17 is
45.
45.
I do 45 heal to everyone.
There we are. Is everybody healed from that?
For sure.
All right,
I'm almost at max. I'm missing 2 hit points, but that's fine.
you're good. So, also towards the end of last session, the villagers did get the gold and like all the currency out of the well. So, did you guys divide that amongst yourselves?
We did.
And there was a ring of protection +1, and there was a white mask in there, and then there was also a cloak that had like spider web designs on it.
I think
No.
I'll just take the ring of protection and approach Armoni and say,
I'm sorry that I wasn't able to protect you further. Here.
and I show her the ring and say, I want you to take this. I think that this will help protect you.
Oh, um, all right. Uh, that. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna take her hand and slide it on her finger.
Okay. Armoni, as soon as Verona slides this ring of protection on your finger, you feel a little more protected. Like this weird wave of energy kind of washes over you.
Armoni blushes.
Is it the same as mine? Just a +1 to
Yeah,
AC?
just a +1. So you may increase your AC by 1, Armoni.
Just AC.
Yep.
It is a deflection bonus.
Oh, I see. So it would go in their deflection bonus area, which is basically the same kind of thing.
Gotcha.
I
There's a
now
lot
have
of
the same AC as my horse.
there's a lot of ways to increase your AC, like between natural armor, etc. Deflection's one way.
Yeah. Housekeeping
Nice.
things. I'll need help later figuring out how to do that.
So what is your AC now?
15.
Okay.
Or not. Wait. Not with the deflect. Oh, deflect. Okay. There we go. Now it's a 16.
Okay.
I see it now.
So you and Percival have the same AC. Verona sitting at 21 and Nimbus is at an 18. Very nice. With that, is anybody else doing anything in Dunhaven, or are you guys going to start getting ready to go to Devidia?
I think I'm gonna try to find out who the people that me and my Pegasus killed were, and like visit their family to like show respect.
So my Pegasus can finish the job.
Very well. After spending some time just kind of like talking to the villagers that are like taking care of the dead, you managed to find out who the families were, if they had any. And the villagers that are kind of like cleaning up the dead they're not really upset at what happened. They're just more um grateful that they are freed from essentially imprisonment.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of like, I mean, it was an accident, I'm sure.
It is what it is. That was your son. How could you just say that?
Also, wasn't it your mount that did that?
Yeah, but still.
No treats for him.
Would I be able to try to identify the cloak?
You can make a Arcana check.
See how that goes. An 18?
With an 18, you are able to discern what this is. Let's see. It is a cloak of arachnida. It is a red and violet silk garment, delicately embroidered with a barely perceptible web-like pattern. It gives the wearer the ability to climb as if a spider climb spell has been cast upon them. Additionally, the cloak grants her immunity to the entrapment by web spells or webs of any sort. She can move in webs at half her normal speed. And then once per day, the wearer of this cloak can cast web. She also gains a +2 luck bonus on all fortitude saves against poison from spiders. And I will definitely post that information so you guys can look at that.
I think Armoni will give this to Percival. And just say, I think you will want this. And I hand it to him.
Okay. Are you
Where's
making
the
any more checks on the items you guys have?
The other one was a mask, correct?
Mm-hmm. There's a
Um,
faint
mask.
arcana energy coming from it.
check the mask as well.
Okay.
A 17. I'm rolling very poorly. I rolled a 3 and a 2.
So this is definitely a homebrewed item, by the way. It's the Mask of Balance. When you wear it, once per day, as soon as you put the mask on, you can roll 1d20 and all of your stats become that number for the day.
Is there a minimum you can roll?
A 1?
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Hell,
You cannot take the mask off once you put it on, and your stats are changed for the day, by the way.
nope.
so we're never using this.
I
to
mean,
be
you could
clear.
use it. It would be funny if you got a 20 or a high number.
Sure, but it would be we would die if anyone rolled a 1.
Just put it on on the ox.
You leave Moxie out of it.
Just find a random animal and do it, and give them an intelligence. Okay, you have deciphered all of the magical properties of the abilities.
I think I give the mask to Nimbus and I say, take good care of this. I don't think we should use it, but if you're going to, you're going to. I can't stop you.
Like, do you tell me what this does?
Yes.
You're like,
Okay.
have fun with it.
It's like, okay, looks like I got to roll as well.
No, I do tell
Yeah.
you what it does.
All right.
Put it on. Put it on.
I can hear the voices telling me to put it on.
To be clear, I'm giving it to you for safekeeping.
Oh. All right, then.
To make sure no one puts it on.
Specifically Verona.
So, out of curiosity, does so the mask stays on the person for 24 hours? They can't remove it?
Unless you have remove curse.
Okay.
It is definitely cursed.
I was gonna say, why don't we bring one of these villagers along and give them this?
Which villager?
No, we're not doing that.
We bring the Oracle. She rolls a 20.
I am all powerful. I can see the past, the present, the future, left, right, up, down, A, B, start, select. All
Great.
of it.
Tell me what the future is.
For real this time.
So are you just going to put it in your bag, Nimbus, or are you
Yeah.
going to put it on and be
Yeah.
an OG?
I'm gonna put it into the bag.
All right. I'm going to have your bag roll a D20. I mean, what? All right. Is anybody else doing anything in Dunhaven? You notice that the villagers are kind of like gathering around, but just like kind of like in a circle, and they're like discussing, debating something.
Are they debating whether or not I'll be the new mayor?
Can we get free food?
You do
That's
hear
why-
them discussing who the the village leader is going to be now.
We can't nominate anyone in the party because I don't have to stay and do political stuff. And we ain't got time for that.
The Oracle.
Let's nominate the guardsman,
Huh? Me?
Nicholas.
Nicholas? Me? Do you think I'd do a good job as the mayor, the new mayor?
Can I roll an intelligence to see if he would do a good job?
Sure.
What would that be?
Just a flat intelligence roll.
All right then.
I'm kind of interested too. Percival knows.
With Percival's 21 and Nimbus's 19, you feel like besides him not really knowing how to spell people's names, he does have like a leadership potential to him.
Potential.
Like, you don't need to spell to be a good leader.
Are you sure?
Why, yes, I think you got it in you, kid.
I mean, I think I'll throw my hat in the ring. He takes off his helmet, and you see that he has like large mouse ears.
He's a rat folk.
I It's like I think I could do a good job here.
I believe in you, Nicholas.
So yeah, he's like, I'll throw my hat in the ring, and then he kind of walks over to the crowd of people, and they begin to delegate and debate,
What is
kind of like a council, but for the village. And then he like looks over his shoulder, and then he winks and gives you guys a thumbs up.
I returned the thumbs up.
Oh! You hear him laugh. God.
Now
damn
where's Moxie or Oxy or whatever the hell I named him?
I think it
At
was
the-
Moxie.
At the stable. It is called Moxie, your pet.
All right.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go find Moxie and just bring him along. It's
Starts following you around.
by the way, we rented a room here at the Traveler's Rest, but I don't think we actually stayed in it.
Nope. No, he didn't. If anything, he spent like 10 minutes in the room. You're gonna go and get your 1 gold back?
We
Not
already
my
did. It
gold.
was in the well.
Like, it's not
Yeah,
my
we did
gold.
go.
I was gonna sleep outside. Because who was
Fair
gonna
enough.
protect Moxie? There were spiders out there.
It is very true. So, do you guys gather your supplies then?
Yes.
Okay.
I grab Blake, my griffin.
All right. So, you guys are going to be traveling to the City of Dividia, where Cloud Crystal is said to be slumbering still. It is a 6-day journey, but with all of the mounts and the wagon you guys have, it'll be cut in half. So it'll be a 3-day trip. who would like to roll the survival checks for those 3 days?
I did
I-
it last time.
I
I'll
got
give
a
someone else a
+2.
chance.
Okay.
Oh, survival checks? No, I'm not doing that.
I'll do it
I have a
if no one else
-2.
will.
I got a +0.
+0.
What about you, Nimbus?
I got a +2 to survival.
Great, so I'm doing it. I have a +3.
Great guys.
A 9.
9?
A 9.
It's not bad. Let me see. Just have to open up the traveling chart. There it is. So roll a 9. Let's see. So now I need you to roll a D100.
Oh, all right. A 28.
28.
28 dragons appear, and
So on your first day of travel, first day of 3 days of travel, you see as you guys are traveling through the day, you see that there is a farmer. And they look like they're kind of like in distress. Oh no. Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Are they on the road or like off in a field?
They're kind of like, yeah, they're on the side of the road, and there's like a small bit of crops, and they're just kind of like pacing back and forth, and they're like holding the sides of their head, just kind of like in like a panic kind of expression.
Oh,
This is not good.
what's wrong?
He looks over, he looks towards you, he's like, oh, uh, nothing crazy. I just broke one of my hoes when I was trying to farm up this giant radish. And now I can't get the radish out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks you guys up and down. He's like, are y'all willing to help me just get this radish out of the ground?
I look at
I look at Verona.
Verona. I first look at Percival, and then I see Percival looking at Verona, so I look at Verona.
Oh, all right. I suppose I can use my powers for good.
Spit on your hands.
I'll-
Rub them together.
allow me to assist. And I cast bull strength on him. And then I
Verona
also
love it.
Or
and
not
then I
like Verona.
also and then I also spit in his hands.
Oh,
Ugh.
the
Oh,
power
dear.
of goblin spit is gonna help you.
Gross.
The bull
Oh,
strike will
yeah.
help him.
So you got a +4 and boost to your strength.
You can roll a strength check to try to get the radish out of the ground.
Okay. You can just add +2 to this then. I got a 13.
You Nimbus spits on your hands, you rub it together, and then he casts full strength on you. And then you put all of your force and muscle into pulling this radish out of the ground, and it does not budge an inch. You
Oh
gotta
man,
you gotta put a little backbone into it.
this
Little
is a tough radish.
Yeah, it's an iron radish.
I'm sorry, what?
It's an iron radish.
Iron?
Yeah. Iron.
How is it iron?
Can I try?
He's like, well, it's what I feed the radishes. It's the kind of fertilizer I use. Makes them extra tough. And heat resistant.
I have so many questions.
And then, Percival, you want to try?
I want to try.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be terrible.
Nat 20. Percival just shoves Verona out of the way. Like, watch a professional. And just with one hand grabs it by the root and just yanks it out of the ground. It's a really long radish and it feels metallic. Oh my goodness. You pulled the radish out with one hand? You're really strong, mister.
Oh yeah, I'm super strong.
You know what? You can have it. It's yours. You've more than earned it, kind stranger.
Thank you.
I think
You-
Verona pouts and walks away.
You have a radish sword now. Where'd he go? Oh.
I'm
You
sorry,
have
did you
a
say a
radish.
radish sword?
Yeah. Use a radish sword now. All vegetable, all metal, all destructive. Radish sword.
All organic,
All organic.
grade A plus. No
What's the same
GMO.
way?
It's treated as a longsword, but it's completely made out of a vegetable.
So I have an iron radish sword.
Yes.
And how much does it weigh?
10 pounds.
Why does it weigh so much?
Because that's what swords usually
of-
weigh.
Full of fiber.
Fiber.
So that's the most notable thing that happens for your first day of travel. Who wants to roll the next two survival checks before you make it to Devidia?
You know, I think I'll roll one.
Go for it.
12.
Okay. As you guys are traveling on your second day, in the forest that you're traversing through, you hear like loud thumps, and then you hear like some of the trees snapping nearby.
Yeah, and I roll a perception to see what it is.
Sure.
That is a 14.
You don't see anything, but you hear that the noises are getting closer to you guys.
Well, I'm going to pull out my rapier.
What would everybody else like to do?
Just in case.
Do we all hear it?
You hear loud thumping, and you hear trees that are just snapping in half through the woods.
I suppose I will pull out my bow and arrow.
Can I stealth and try and see what it is?
You may.
Okay, 38.
You just kind of like shift yourself between the trees. You feel like you are hidden.
See, this frost giant has true sight.
You have no idea what it is. All you know is it's getting closer. You can try to see what it is, or you can try to escape.
I got animals to take care of.
Yes, I think escape is perhaps the way to go.
Does it look like it's going to be coming towards us in a not towards Dunhaven way, or in a towards Dunhaven way?
It looks like it's kind of following your guys' path based on how the trees are falling and the noise, the direction it's coming from. It's getting closer. So at this point, you guys probably have 5 minutes to decide what you guys want to do in game.
All right, so we could try to. All right, so we could try to fight it. Whatever it is, we could try to talk to it if it's capable of talking, or I can have Moxie run.
I think running away might be the best.
Or
I'm
Ronan.
not. Yes, Verona.
Verona's already fighting the monster
This
in the
type of
background.
thing isn't exactly my expertise, especially if I don't know what. I think a more diplomatic solution might be better.
More diplomatic than running away?
Running away is the most diplomatic solution.
3 minutes remaining.
I think we can run.
I guess we'll run.
Is that everybody voting to run?
Yes.
Yep.
You managed to escape the encounter before it gets to you. All right, and then for your final day of trouble, roll a d12 if you dare.
I'll do it. Ha! Natural 20.
You were supposed to roll a
Or
d12.
a d12.
Oh,
Sorry.
whoops.
I say survival check, but it's based on a d12. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy.
Can I save that d20 then to confirm an attack? 11.
Oh, fuck.
Mm,
All right, we roll low for good things. Whoops.
all right, let's see here.
You chose to outrun it that day, but today you have no choice but to fight it.
Let's see here. So at nighttime, when you guys are kind of settling down for this final day of travel, knowing that you guys will be in Devidia by the morning, as you guys are kind of like unwinding and resting for the night, starting to get ready, you hear the flaps of wings, like large flapping noises, kind of like coming out of the woods, and it's kind of heading towards your direction.
I just like slowly dozing off, and I'm like, Verona, control your animal.
Oh, it's on the ground though.
Armoni, control your animal.
But just. It's not mine.
Moxie, relax your wings.
Hmm?
Wait,
I think Nimbus is going a bit crazy.
I think so too.
It would be a soul.
All right. So you have a couple seconds to decide which one to. Do you want to wait and see what's approaching, or do you just want to run away?
I'm stealthing.
Roll a stealth check.
25.
you know
Okay.
what? I'm gonna stealth too.
Roll the 3.
Can I roll perhaps?
I rolled the 3 too.
Yeah.
We're
Hi.
buddies, twinsies.
Can I perhaps roll a nature check to see if I would know what kind of animal it possibly was?
Make a knowledge planes.
Knowledge planes? Not
Mhm.
knowledge nature?
Nope.
Oh,
You got
You rolled
this.
pretty high on the survival check. Natural 20.
I got a natural 20.
Natural 20s for not combat.
That's great.
So as how I treat these, for rolling that 20 on some kind of knowledge or religion check, etc., you may
You
ask
know
me 3
everything.
questions.
Uh-oh.
No, you may ask me 3 questions, and I have to give you the answer.
What kind of animal is it?
It's definitely not an animal. It's an aberration.
Oh, you couldn't tell that from the planes knowledge he had you roll?
No, I wanted to check.
You would know that, so I'll give you that one for free. You know this is definitely not from this plane.
Okay.
It looks like a giant ray-like creature. The toothy maw that has glaring red eyes, and it's just soaring through the trees, just gliding towards you guys.
Is it
Is
like those
it-
things from Minecraft where you stay up too
Similar.
late?
Similar. So you have, you still have your 3 questions.
Yes. Would I know if it is evil aligned, like it's going to attack us if it catches up with us?
You're not sure. Your character wouldn't know. But it looks terrifying. It looks kind of like a hellish creature. Oh yeah. It looks absolutely terrifying.
I mean,
There you go. I'll send it to you. Kind of looks like a demon manta ray monster with really sharp teeth. And it looks pretty hungry. You have 2 more questions.
yes, but there's not really anything else I could ask.
What are our chances of successfully whooping this thing's ass?
I guess I'll ask what the weaknesses are.
Let's see here. You don't really surmise any weaknesses from this thing. It looks like its purpose is to try to quickly rush people and engulf them.
Like engulf them in an aura or engulf them in its mouth?
With its large, rubbery-looking wings.
Do I have a feeling that this is the same thing that was following us the day before?
No. Its size doesn't add up with the loud noises
Okay.
and like the trees breaking. It's
Okay.
about the size of a horse.
Air battle.
Probably take it.
All right. Roll for initiative as it swoops down and is now within 30 feet of you guys. So it's about 30 feet from you guys. A little bit back. Okay. There we are. Did everybody roll?
I did not. Give me 1 second.
Coolio.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna die! Okay, there we go.
Armoni, you would know, based on some of your studies, that this is actually a cloaker.
Okay.
And a mask.
Verona, I don't see your initiative.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot to press the button.
My Verona.
I hate it here.
They caught me off guard.
Initiative.
And we're hopefully stealthy. So where do we want to position ourselves?
Anywhere within 30 feet of it.
Can I get my little wagon around here so I can hide behind it?
Assuming it takes up 9 squares.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hide.
Yeah, I stealthed it before.
Yeah.
This is where I'm
Stealth.
stealthy.
Okay. And I did have it roll 2 for that, by the way. Is that all you do, or you're gonna do anything else?
Percival, is that where you're at?
Probably more. Probably be more over here. Right there.
Let's see. I'm gonna use a swift action to enhance my blade with my arcane pull. So it's currently a +2.
All right.
What this can do. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna spend this turn casting Cat's Grace on myself. So that's gonna be a +4 and enhance my dexterity.
Okay. I grouped your token together with the Mount Verona, and then it'll be where your actual token is.
There.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So that's gonna take me my standard action. And I am finished.
Okay, so you charge up your sword with some arcane energy.
And then I charge myself with arcane energy.
Very nice. Percival, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go over here and stab with my sword.
Do it.
Right there. Let me know. There's 18 to hit.
That is not going to hit. Alright, you run up from the shadows and try to impale this cloaker, but it manages to see you coming and it dodges out of the way. It's Cloaker's turn. Let's see here. Cool.
Uh-oh. Hey, stay back! Stay back!
It's going to fly up to Nimbus, and it is going to whip you with its tail.
Does that provoke?
It does. From you. Nat 20. Let's see if it
22.
confirms. You do hit with the 22, Percival, as it flies past you. And a 4 does not confirm a critical hit on Nimbus. It will take the 5 damage from Percival, though, as it flies past. Pierce it, it screeches loudly, and then it rushes towards Nimbus with like a blood fury in its eyes. Armoni, you hear terrible shrieking noises as this manta ray demon tries to attack Nimbus.
It did, so Where's the damage?
Oh, sorry. You hear terrible shrieking noises as the manta ray monster slashes into Nimbus with its tail. Let's see. You're gonna take 7 slashing damage.
Alright, cool. I'm going to yell out an extremely dramatic scream.
Does Nimbus actually look hurt?
For once, yes. Only superficial damage.
No, why not? We'll activate my bardic performance to heal everyone that may need it. 2d6. Within how far away? Are you hurt, Percival?
No.
Okay, I'll stay where I am. I think he's not 30 feet away. I have to move. I do
Probably
actually have
right
to
here.
move. Yes, I'll move. I'll move here. I'll move 15 feet. And then activate my bardic performance to heal Nimbus for... Wow!
Awesome! Oh god!
2 points.
You know what? Yes.
I rolled 2d6 and rolled 2 ones.
You know what, Armoni? Like, this was a gift that was given to me by one of my friends, and now I'm gonna gift it to you. The nickname of Cough Drop.
What?
When you
What?
heal, yep, it's like, oh, thanks. Like, my sore throat is gone with all that healing. I think the only ones that will actually know what I'm referencing are his Darquise and one
well,
other.
That was a standard action and I moved. So that's all I've got.
Verona, it is up to you now.
I am going to cast Battle Charge. And then get on my horse. And move over here. And that'll be my turn.
Nice. Nimbus, do your thing.
Oh, well, here it is. Within within a lightning breathing first form distance. Hold on, I had to select a new feat for this, so I gotta see how it works. And I'll save it for some other time. Let's see, how do we do it again? Don't remember. Okay, let's do... Da. Okay, so I roll it with a -2 penalty, but it has a +2 penalty. I mean, it has a +2 bonus. Okay. I think I got it.
Math is mathing.
Math might be mathing. Let's do this. I strike. Hold on. What did I roll? That is okay. That's gonna be a 16. Minus. Wait, was that including the bonus? Give me one second. If we were to turn this off. Yep, that's including the bonus.
So 16 is not going to hit.
My magic.
You were casting a spell?
Yep.
I think that provokes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Not spell combat.
Oh.
Magus learns to cast spells and wield his weapons at the same time.
All right, you're safe because you're a magus. I was gonna get you, man. Percival, what would you like to do, buddy?
Show. I'm down to here. Unfortunately, I'm outflanked. And I shall get to my rapier. 23.
That's gonna hit.
That'll be 8 damage.
8 piercing damage. Not bad. Okay. Alright. With that, it is now the cloaker's turn.
SOS.
Let's see here. The cloaker is going to look and turn around towards Percival, and it is going to try to engulf you. It's going to make a grapple check against you.
Okay.
This does not provoke an opportunity. Let's see here. A 16 against your CMD.
My CMD is a 19, so that's bad.
So that is not going to work. As it tries to wrap its long arms around you. Armoni, what would you like to do?
Would you like to continue that heal?
Yeah, no, it automatically continues because of lingering performance.
So roll that heal, see what's up.
6. Hey, look at that.
Yay.
That's 6 to... That's 6 to Nimbus and 6 to Percival if he needs it. And then I have my bow and arrow out and ready. So I am going to make a ranged attack.
Okay.
At 26?
That's going to hit. Cool.
Damage.
Alright, you shoot an arrow into this creature. Alright. Not bad. For Rona.
She protects, she attacks, but more importantly, she
I'm
gets
sorry.
up
I'm
on the
sorry.
mat to race back.
Alright, you're gonna charge. Roll your attack.
To hit.
That'll hit.
Cool.
So that's times 3 damage.
So 13 times 3 is 36. which will be plus another 12 due to my spell.
It's
So
39.
48. Oh, 39. Plus another 12 because of my spell.
Describe how you kill this thing.
I see it hurts my friends, and I'll say, I'll protect you! Don't worry! And I say, Faustios, let's go! And I run, and I just run straight through him with my lance.
Okay. Yeah, this thing just explodes into black blood.
Oh no. My cart is dirty now.
At 51
Man,
damage,
I'm
let's
covered in
go.
blood.
It only had 38 HP left. All right, and with that, nothing else eventful happens, and you guys make it to the outskirts of Devidia.
All right, I'm taking this thing with me and I'm gonna cook it.
Yuck.
Agreed. A big agree.
It's cooking a fucking demon.
Hey, it try to hurt me, it deserves to get ate.
Yuck.
Facts.
Brother.
I did also heal another 9 points to Nimbus.
That's fine.
Just because lingering performance lasts for 2 turns.
Okay. So with that, you guys make it to the outskirts of Devidia. You see like a sign up ahead, like as you guys are walking over the ridge to get to the city. See a sign. It looks kind of crappily put together.
What does it say?
So as you guys get close enough to read the sign, you see that it's written in what appears to be like red ink. And it says "Turn back, danger" on the sign.
Can I roll to see if this red ink is really red ink and not blood?
Yeah, it'll be a perception. Yes.
Or since my sense motive and my perception have the same bonus, can I just use that?
Sure.
All right, then cool. 18.
20 cool.
It's 100% blood.
I
It looks hastily done. What you guys like to do?
This is blood.
Guys, this is blood on the sign.
I feel like this is a ploy from bandits to prevent us from going further. I think we should go further.
Yes, we should.
Can I roll something to see if that's what it is? We're going forward regardless. I just want to make sure. No, that's what this is, or or this isn't what that is.
Could I also make a check before going in?
Check on what?
Like a local knowledge check or history check to see if maybe the 2 things that pop into Armoni's mind is either perhaps there was something going on in Devidia, that's something and it's getting worse, or either the Cloud Crystal is gone and that sign is from the Jester.
Let me roll a knowledge local.
27.
Even with all of your connections and advisors and stuff that know exactly what's going on in the world, you have no idea what this is about.
Okay.
It's too new.
Well, guess there we have no choice but to go in.
All right. As you guys continue over the hill, towards the city, you get a see a small glimpse of the city from above, essentially, as you're going over the hill. You see that there is a few buildings that are on fire, uh, kind of like caress into like a bright orange inferno, and you hear faint screaming inside the city.
Maybe we go to the closest burning building?
I think we're still on the outskirts.
After 10 minutes of traveling towards the city, you see that there is like a large reinforced wooden gate. It appears that there's a large like hole through it, and you don't see anybody guarding the gate. You do hear people screaming from deeper inside the city.
What are these?
All right. As you guys enter through the hole in the gate, you notice that there are large piles of dead bodies that are on fire.
Oh boy.
As you guys continue deeper through the desolate streets, you eventually see someone. They have their back towards you, and they're just like kind of looking around ahead.
Uh, how are they dressed?
They kind of have like a cloak on, and they have like some light armor.
Um, what are they doing?
They're looking away from you guys.
Nothing else?
They look like they're looking for something. They haven't noticed you.
I think I'll walk up with my griffin and say, what's going on here?
The man quickly turns around, and they have a shocked expression on their face. Um, and they're like, "The city's not safe for travelers. I would turn back now if you want to live." He says as he wipes some sweat from his brow.
Uh, where is the Duke or other whoever is in charge?
I'm not sure. I've actually been searching for any survivors along with the Duke. I haven't been able to find him yet. I'm actually a guard at the city. Name's Thomas, by the way. Thomas Florence.
Thomas, what happened?
He kind of like hesitates a bit. He's like, about a week ago, this all began. Since then, it's been nonstop nightmares, day in and day out. I used to patrol the gate until the outbreak happened. It seems every time I strike them down, they just get right back up like nothing happened. He hesitates a bit. I I shouldn't refer to them like that. They're innocent people without a will of their own anymore. Many I actually had strong friendships with. He he gestures to like a pile of burning corpses. Seems the only way to put them down for good is to burn their bodies.
And what of the Cloud Crystal?
As far as I'm aware, it's still in the side of the cathedral. He kind of points towards the northwest of the city, past like a ton of buildings. It's a fairly large city.
What in the world? I look at my companions and I just say, well, are we going to the Cloud Crystal then?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Has there been a missive from Erelira in the past few weeks?
Not to my knowledge. I've been running through the city day in, day out this past week, saving anybody I can, bringing them to the inn. It's one of the last places that is relatively safe from these undead.
The mm, there was no missive stating to protect the Cloud Crystal?
If there was, I'm not sure the messenger is alive anymore.
It would have been sent more than a week ago.
Like I said, I haven't heard anything about cloud crystals.
Should we go to the inn then? I look at Percival.
Yeah, I guess.
Or should we go check the Cloud Crystal?
As you mentioned, trying to go to the cathedral, he kind of just shakes his head and he's like, I don't think you guys should go there yet without a plan. I'm I've been I've been there a few times throughout the week, and every time I go there, there seems to be more and more undead swarming around there.
Well, then clearly that's where the source of the infection is.
He shakes his head. He's like, yes, I'm quite aware. Apparently there was a gift sent to the church, and from there, the plague. We do have somebody that's attempting to work on a cure as we speak. And they can handle themselves pretty well in the fight.
I suppose we ought to team up with them then. Very well, show the way.
He kind of escorts you through the ruins of the city. You hear like groans and moans from the undead, but he quietly guides you like through alleyways to avoid getting spotted by groups of the undead. You see hundreds of undead just walking aimlessly through the city. After about 20 minutes, he leads you to the inn. This is the Thimble Nook Inn. It's one of the last safe havens in the city. I've been rescuing and escorting folk to the inn to avoid the plague bearers. He opens the door to the inn. You see like a group of citizens inside, and they kind of look scared for a moment as the door just kind of opens up, but then they like relax. And you see a little boy run up, and then they wrap their arms around Thomas. It's like, brother, you made it back. And then Thomas puts his hand on his head, and he's like, I told you I'd be back soon, Isaac. You have nothing to worry about. You guys would actually remember that the kid was from the Eon ceremony. Isaac Florence,
Aw.
the one that could create crystals.
Train this kid to create cloud crystals.
Literally.
You see that there's like a small pile of crystals that are like laying on the ground, like that he was playing with before you guys opened the door. And
Before we go inside, I will tell Blake to guard the door as a command.
okay, he waits outside. Just kind of like is alert.
So is there just a Pegasus in here as well?
D for doubt, my guy.
So the small child looks towards you guys and he's like, "Hello, travelers. My name is Isaac, and you'll be safe at the inn, so make yourselves comfortable." And then a few of the other citizens like slowly approach and they're like, "There's plenty of food stashed here as long as we ration it properly. But yes, as Isaac said, please make yourselves comfortable." The citizens greet you. What would you guys like to do inside of the inn?
Look for whoever it is that Thomas said was in charge.
For finding the cure?
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem to see anybody that fits that description. And Thomas is like, if you're looking for that researcher, they're actually to the east of the town. They're they are
I
inside
asked
of.
you to show us the way to him.
I know, but I needed to stop here to get some supplies for you guys. Sorry about that. And he walks behind the counter of the bar and he starts rummaging through a crate, and then he pulls out looks to be like a mask, like a respirator kind of mask. And then he walks towards you guys and he's like, "With this it should make dealing with smoke easier." And then he puts one of his hands over it, then the mask is laying in his other palm, and then you see that the mask duplicates itself for everybody.
I put it on.
Okay. So when you're wearing the respirator, it gives you a +2 bonus against gas-like material. So like smoke, poison, anything that's gas-based, breathable.
Very well.
And then he's like, "Now that you guys have your equipment for breathing better, I shall take you to the researcher." And then he begins to walk out.
Yeah, I follow and grab Blake.
Okay. After about another 10 minutes of walking through the city, you guys make it to like a small building. It's boarded up, has like a sturdy door. And Thomas walks up to the door and he knocks on the door in like a rhythmic pattern.
Would I be able to try to memorize the pattern, perhaps?
Sure.
It's through the fire and flames.
Needless to say, you failed to memorize it.
Is there any check associated with it, or do I just memorize it?
I'll allow you to just memorize it. It's not complicated.
Who?
As Thomas knocks, a few seconds later, you hear like the same kind of knock from the other side of the door. And then Thomas looks back to you guys. He's like, all right, I've just been given the go ahead to enter. And then he slowly opens the door. As he opens the door, you see a man that is working on something. Would you like to describe your character, Andrew?
See a tall man leaning over the side of the table with something in his hands. His skin is pure white, as well as his hair, which is completely messed up. Very clear, he doesn't take care of it. And the only reason it's not in his face is because of a little rubber band that's about halfway down his hair at the base of his skull. His clothes aren't anything special, but they are very billowy, and it always seems like there's a breeze running through them. And despite his tall stature, he is made of chicken bones. He's a very thin boy. And he doesn't look up when you come in. I look up very quickly. And as soon as I see Princess, I'm like, I gotta look up holy shit on my face. Princess Armoni, what are you doing here? Your father sent me here a couple weeks ago to investigate disturbance. This town has been fighting these undead for weeks.
Ah, so the missive didn't reach here.
What missive?
Told you. Thomas chimes in.
The cloud crystals are. Well, oh, where do I start? The cloud crystals are being stolen by
His face goes even
Wait,
whiter.
an
King and the Queen are
evil
missing?
jester, and the king and queen
And
are
somebody's taking the
as
cloud
well.
crystals?
Presumed most likely dead.
Wait, the King and the Queen are missing?
Yes.
And somebody's taking the cloud crystals?
I look to Ishmael.
But
He is whiter than the color white.
Part of me just
it doesn't make sense
drops,
because the cloud crystal is still
and he
here.
drops what he's holding. He responds, "That's apocalyptic."
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only
Yes.
went inside that cathedral once, and that's all I needed to know. That I need to get the fuck out of there. Doesn't make sense because the cloud crystal is still here.
Have you seen it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only went inside that cathedral once, and that's all I needed to know. That I need to get the fuck out of there. One of the remaining
I have a feeling that
priests of that church is
perhaps
actually
all of
inside
this
the inn right
undead
now as we speak.
shenanigans
He said that there was
is
a strange man that
perhaps
delivered a
because the
package
cloud
to the
crystal has already
cathedral.
been taken.
Of course, they accepted the gift. One of the because remaining charity. Why not? And priest upon of that opening church that box is actually inside the inn right now as we speak. The head of the church said that there was a strange strange man man that delivered sinister. a package to the cathedral. That priest told me. Of course, they accepted the from gift there, because free charity. Well, why not? You see how the city is now. And upon
upon
opening that box, the head of the church
you
saying that there's
turned into
some kind
something
of sinister clown. That priest told me. Destroying
there-
or taking the cloud crystals? Well, you see how the city is now. But you're saying that there's some kind of clown destroying or taking the
doesn't
cloud
make
crystals?
sense why
this cloud
He's
crystal is still
taking it.
here.
And he said that there's only a year to stop him.
From what the priest said, the
Still
man
doesn't-
delivered the gift
still doesn't
and
make
then
sense
just
why
left. That's
this
it. Cloud crystal is still here.
That you know of. It could have been taken very easily. if no one's guarding it.
From what the priest said, the man delivered the gift and then just left. That's it.
Well, yes, but other people could
This
have been in
is
here
very
to take it.
worrisome.
He has minions.
He does have minions.
This is very worrisome. What do you think we should do? We're gonna have to go back in the cathedral, but like I said, it's overrun. What do you think we should do? We're gonna have to go back in the cathedral, but like I said, it's overrun.
I think that's just some things that we're going to have to deal with.
We have to find what this gift
He
was
said it was
and
a
destroy it,
like a-
probably.
small-sized box, and then as soon as it was opened,
I
this
suppose,
black mist
did the
erupted from the
cleric
box and
know
engulfed the
what the gift was?
engulfed the priest. He said it was the head priest, like a from there small-sized box, and then as soon as it was opened, this black mist erupted subordinate from the priest box just and ran away. Engulfed the priest, the head priest, and then through the night we were hearing strange noises and people were attacking each other and spreading this disease around. The subordinate priest just ran away. What kind of temple is that? It's just a cathedral. And then through the night we were hearing strange noises and people were attacking each other. Solera. Spreading this disease around.
What kind of temple is it?
What kind of temple is that?
Yes.
It's just you see that Thomas does
To
have
who?
a symbol Solera
Any
around his
specific
neck.
god?
Solera.
Mm.
You see that Thomas does have a symbol Solera around his neck.
So the cleric in the cleric in the inn is a coward. I see. Very well. Well, any headway that you've been able to make, Ishmael? I think you ought to join us.
I've been scouting out the cathedral for almost the entire time I've been here. Came with a few guards, but they didn't make it. They weren't equipped to deal with this. They're overrun pretty quickly. I haven't been able to get inside very far. They've been completely over.
Is there any secret entrance?
They've been completely overrun.
Is there any secret entrances that you know of?
Not that I know of. The cathedral's pretty simple and really only has a front door and maybe a little bit of a back door. Then you get out the back. But I think once I'm inside, I can definitely disable whatever is causing these undead.
What about the roof?
Well, I wasn't able to get up onto them. There were too many of them. I'm
The
pretty
spider
sneaky,
cloak?
but I'm not that sneaky.
Yep.
I can't really fly.
I look at Armoni.
I open the door and show the Pegasus and the Griffin.
I flip my cloak around. I can
The
climb.
spider cloak.
Well, I guess that solves that problem.
Oh, I can help with this flying problem.
Oh boy.
I have a Pegasus. I am a Pegasus Knight. My name is Verhonan Belsador. Nice to meet you.
I've heard of the Pegasus Knights. Their order is incredibly powerful and well renowned.
You know, that's some of the nicest things that I've heard over the past couple of weeks about the Pegasus Knight.
I mean, I've seen you guys fight. It's something special.
Well, it sounds like the roof is the best option here.
Yeah. How's Nimbus not get in?
How's what?
Nimbus, how are you getting in? Are you gonna ride with one of these guys?
That would probably be best. I don't know how to fly yet.
Thomas is just like, well, for the meantime, we're safe to devise a plan, some sort of plan, before we just tackle the cathedral. Sounds like flying is an option.
I mean, that has to be the best option.
Yeah.
Zombies can't climb with the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else we need to do outside of fly to the roof, kill the zombies. I think that's good enough.
In that case, I'll spend some time at the inn, forging a few scrolls for us to use.
Yes, perhaps we should rest first.
Hey, we have a new party member. Oh, da 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 da.
All right, now you gotta answer the question of the session.
Right now?
Yes,
Yes.
Got him.
you've had all session to
like,
think
really?
of it.
Are you sure right now?
I was
Jeffries?
joking.
No.
Yeah, we were joking.
As we walk back to the inn, try and pull Armoni aside.
Okay.
I
we can speak
let
about it.
you ride on my griffin with me.
I've been meaning to talk to you since I saw you. I know your parents are gone, and I'm very sorry about that, but I have to ask: is Maisel all right?
The only casualties were some guards.
Sad for them. Thank the stars. And then my next question was: I get in with the knight. Where are all the rest of these people? Where is Ken? Did he just let you go off all on your own?
Well, Ken didn't have much of a choice. I am the queen now, with both of my parents being gone. It was decided that a smaller group that can move more quietly would be best. I don't necessarily go around announcing that I'm the queen. Kind of draws too much attention.
Cap.
Sorry, what was that, Verona?
Oh, I'm not here.
Phase from existence.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of look at you and say, after this is over, I'd like to join the party. I think you should have at least one member of the core. You never know where loyalties lie of people around you.
I don't see why not. Though I think that we should probably check with Nimbus, Percival, and Verona. Nimbus, of course, is a goblin, but he is very magically adept. I think you two would get along quite well.
I hope so. Goblins give me briefs. their ears are too big.
I heard that.
They also have
You were
exceptionally good
supposed to.
hearing.
He just it's like I'm like 5 feet away from him. Like, yeah, goblins give me the creeps. Ears are too big. They look ugly as
I'm looking
sin.
right at you.
Like what?
I'm looking right at you as I say it too. I want you to hear me.
Just like, oh, get that scene from Rick and Morty. He's like, oh, Nimbus, I didn't know that. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. Nope, I did. You were looking right at me when you said it.
Well, what is Percival?
I'm a human.
Is he just human?
Human.
And Verona is
Yeah,
a half
Verona's
elf.
coming right too. Oh, a half elf.
Yeah.
I'm a sylph.
Nice. So after a 20-minute journey through the ruins of the city, you approach where the cathedral is, and you see about 100 zombies that just kind of swarming around the cathedral entrance.
Cool. I tell Blake to go up flying.
You and Ishmael
Sometimes I
take
can't
to the
believe
air.
you named him Blake.
Right. You and Blake
Yeah.
take to the sky with on your pet griffin.
That's
Blake
Verona,
Griffin.
or whatever the hell Verona's Pegasus name is.
His name is very simple. Just repeat after me. Thausteus.
Fausteus.
Austeus.
I'm just imagining, like, I can't believe you named him Blake. Fausteus. Now that's a name.
Blake Griffin is the MVP. Okay.
Oh my god.
No relation to Peter Griffin.
No relation to the basketball player either.
No relation to the basketball player Blake Griffin. It is spelled Blayke.
My god.
And a silent Roman numeral 3 somewhere in there.
Balake.
Got
It's
it pulled out.
Balake Griffin. So those two take to the sky. What does everybody else?
I do take Ishmael with me on the Griffin.
I know. I said you two.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referencing Verona with Thautheus.
Well, I'm on my Pegasus for sure.
And who are you taking with you? Probably only Nimbus.
I think that's the only one I need to take with me, yeah?
I guess fuck Percival, huh?
Well, Percival can climb, and he's sneaky.
He just has to go
Aren't we
through the
resting too?
crowd of zombies.
Are we resting first?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna long
to you
rest
guys.
first.
Yeah.
We could just do like some what's it called? When you take notes on the situation.
I'll say you
Scout.
guys.
Stake it out.
I'll say you
Yeah,
guys
stake
when
it
you're
out.
talking, you guys can take a short rest, like when you were inside the little research house that Ishmael was in.
Yeah, that's not so much the issue as much as like I don't know, maybe talking to the cleric or something.
Yeah.
Figure out what his deal is. Why he's such a coward.
Why are you such a little bitch?
Why are you a little wuss?
Divine caster, am I right?
So it's up to you guys. So Thomas basically shows you guys the situation at the cathedral without drawing attention. And he's like, so you guys wanted to go back to the inn? Talk to the priest?
I do.
If that's what the queen wants, then yes.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
Someone should probably stake out the area, try to look for entrances, and stuff like that. And I think Nimbus would probably be the best for that.
Oh
Probably
no, I
Nimbus
love
and
I love getting protein, and I'll stake it out any day.
That's not what I mean. Okay.
To stake it out is
Alright.
to
I
observe.
I don't think it's that kind of stake.
In that case, I'm not interested.
Perhaps they have chicken and rice at the inn.
I'm going to the inn,
I said perhaps.
and I fly away
Towards the end.
towards the inn.
All right.
I guess I'm just going with because I'm stuck on the horse.
Okay.
How dare you? This is a Pegasus.
It's a flying horse.
It's a flying horse.
Back in that old-
It's much more than that. It's my flying horse.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
You see Ishmael in the background. It's a Pegasus.
So what is everybody else going to do?
It's a pony.
Head back to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all make it back to the inn safely.
I look in my saddlebags as we get off, and I'm just like, maybe if we figure this out, we'll be able to find more rations. And
I have 5 rations and a net worth of 0.
I have 2 rations left.
I got 13. I bought a lot of rations.
Oh, I can learn fly.
Good.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell. I think we have the same spell list.
What are you again?
I'm an arcanist, so I
Ah.
take the sorcerer wizard spell list. I think you do too.
Yeah, Magus and Wizard.
Uh,
You're a half caster, right? Do you go up to 4th or 6th level spells?
At 7th level, I'm up to 3rd.
Okay, so I'm assuming 6th.
yeah, it sounds like he gets the same amount as me.
Yeah, 6th.
I think Paladin is only stuck at 4.
It's so rough that bards are half casters, dude.
I don't know, man. Being able to heal as a swift action or as a free action every turn for who knows how long.
6.5 minutes.
Yeah, see? That's 10, 60, 65 rounds.
Yeah, yeah, it's 66 rounds, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably around 400 in health.
Yeah, it's around 400 in health, 440 healing per day.
Yeah, get that in 5th edition.
Yeah,
Yes.
I miss my 5th edition.
I think I'm actually going to learn fly
What would you guys
during
like
my
to do
downtime.
in the inn?
Yeah, where in the inn is this cleric?
He's kind of in the corner, isolating himself. He's just kind of rocking back and forth, on the ground.
On the ground in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
Oh
guy.
boy.
Word on the street is use a bitch.
Word on the street, you a little bitch.
Hey, not
Uh,
everybody's a hero like you guys are, okay?
I go up to him and
I
I'm
will
just
also
like,
go to-
pull yourself together.
He just continues to rock.
I will ask him if he's okay.
And I'll ask the waitress for some chicken and rice.
Make that too.
I'm sure we have that around here. She walks to the back, starts fixing plates. The priest looks towards Percival, and he kind of has like a glazed look in his eyes, and he's like, "You wouldn't understand. You weren't there. It was bad. I'm the only one who made it out of there when it happened."
What happened exactly?
The head of the church opened a gift he got from that man that looked like a jester, and when he opened the
Fuck.
box, there was an explosion of black flames, and they engulfed him. Upon me seeing this, I quickly ran for the door, and by the time I was almost out the door, I heard screams from inside the church as the head of the church was attacking the other priests in the church. He started to bite and tear into them, and they all fell to the ground and then rose back up like nothing happened, and they all started to swarm and come towards me, and I was able to escape out the front and just run. My friends are dead. This continues to rock.
Armoni looks at Percival with raised eyebrows.
We basically already knew that information. I'm going to order him some food.
Okay. Waitress comes out with 2 plates for Verona and Nimbus. Yeah, we had a little bit of chicken left and some rice, so here you guys go.
Thanks.
Ah, perfect. Thank you very much. My compliments to the chef.
I just kind of grabbed it out of a sack and then started heating the chicken up with the torch in the back.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Might be a little moldy, but should be good if you pick off the moldy bits.
I don't see any mold at all.
That's where the nutrition is. As I start.
It's the worst
Oh,
combination. Oh,
just hear a squelch sound. So, Percival asks the waitress for some food to give to the priest. And she comes back with like a small plate. Similar food. And then you give it to the priest. And he just looks up towards you, Percival, and he's like, "Thank you. I appreciate it." And just slowly eats it.
he just needed a buddy.
I take it you guys are here to stop what's going on inside the cathedral and the city?
Yes, sir.
Please be careful.
I'm gonna wait for him to be done eating.
I don't like how you said that.
A few minutes later, he finishes his plate and then like sets it on the floor where he's still kind of sitting.
I'm gonna I'm also sitting on the floor as I wait for him, and I'm gonna lean forward and I say,
Fireball. The inn is now engulfed in flames.
look around you.
You said what?
look around you. Other than this group of adventurers that came in, what do you see?
Scared people.
And what are you?
Human?
No. You are a priest of Solera. A goddess of the sun. It is your duty. You are oath-bound to be bringing light to these people, and you are sitting here cowering in a corner. You do not deserve the title priest, but you have it, and you ought to do something with it. People die every day. There's much worse fates than dying. And the people out there have it. It is shameful. And she stands up and walks away.
As you walk away, you hear from behind you. Wait. I'll come with. You're right. I need to stand up for what's right. I need to help these people. I'll come with.
Good. You can show us where the box is. And Armoni will sit with Nimbus and Verona.
I'm just finishing licking the plate. Verona, you gonna eat that bone?
I'm sorry, the what?
The bone.
The chicken doesn't have bones.
It doesn't have no bones.
Chickens do not have bones, proven by Verona.
Either Verona eats the bones and doesn't know what they're called, or she is so privileged that she's never had to deal with chicken bones.
You decide.
I'd say, what's the saying? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Oh gosh. Let's see. How does Nimbus want to do? You know the heart thing on the chicken.
The skin?
Keep going.
I mean,
The seasoning?
yeah, sometimes there's a little bit of crunch on it.
Oh,
Is there any bone left on his plate? Left on her plate. Sorry.
Sure. Oh, there is a bone in my chicken. That's my Verona accent.
that sounds like an old lady.
Sorry, my bad.
What is this? A bone in my chicken?
That is so much better. What the fuck?
Hey, fuck you, man.
Sorry, I got a better
Damn,
one.
did his last
Hey,
impression.
yo, why is there a bone in my chicken?
You know what? Actually, I think Nimbus would respect that Verona eats the bone as well.
Oh boy.
So you know what? Yeah, if Verona eats the bone, you know what? I'm just gonna dap her up.
And does Verona eat the bone as well?
I don't know why we're doing this, but okay.
You know what? I respect it.
Jeez.
Like, you might not know what you did, but I do, and you know what? I'm proud.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, now since I got some protein, I'm going to go into a room and do some exercises.
I'm going to find a nice quiet place and I'm going to start scribing.
I think you would do better to exercise. But you do you.
Now I just gotta look up the rules. What can I forge? What can I create?
You do that. Is Ishmael doing anything in particular? Yeah.
You're muted.
Sorry about that. I was coughing a lot. He's mainly just gonna review. He's made a lot of notes about all the zombies and the stuff he's been able to find out.
Okay. As you guys are doing that, the priest comes up to you. And he's comes up to Armoni and Percival. He's like, when shall we set our sights on the cathedral? Tomorrow?
That sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a plan.
Name is Ezekiel, by the way.
My name's Percival.
Pleasure to meet you.
My name is Armoni.
You as well. And he just kind of sits down at the table, kind of looking out of the window, and he's holding his holy symbol in one hand, and he's just kind of like twiddling it around his fingers.
So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Yep.
Sleep well, friend.
That sounds like you're going to murder me. Where is your room?
In that room.
Charlotte goes with Verona and says, perhaps we should share a room.
I'm in agreement there.
Ishmael conks out on the table.
Pardon me?
Ishmael conks out on the table. He slumps his head and he's out.
After a few minutes, you see that the waitress just comes over with a blanket and just like puts it around you. You're sleeping.
Well, because I don't have any money for a room.
She just kind of leaves the blanket on you and walks away. So you guys are getting more comfortable inside of the inn and just talking to people inside the inn, pass the time. Notice that a lot of them are like injured. They have like wrappings and stuff, bleeding. But there are like a couple of medics that are just patching people up.
I know it said queens that can take care of everyone all at once.
You see Thomas is in and out of the inn a few times, bringing people inside from outside. And he looks pretty tired. He's been doing it for a couple of hours.
I thought we went upstairs.
You guys went upstairs. You weren't really keeping an eye on Thomas when you first came in. You're more concerned about the priest, and then after a while, you kind of notice what Thomas has been doing.
Where's Nimbus sleeping, Sergeant?
In the garbage can.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the local garbage can. I'm gonna be the local garbage can as people are throwing away their scraps.
Eats every single bone.
Pretty
Hey
much.
man, that's where the nutrition is.
What's the dessert?
I enjoy a little bit of calcium.
Yeah, see, for dessert. I was gonna say one of the children. Well, you know what? Maybe not.
That's very goblin of you.
So Armoni and Verona go to one of the rooms alone.
Yeah, get ready to go to bed.
I do as well.
You notice that there's only one bed in the rooms upstairs.
I go into a corner. That's facing the door.
You're standing in the corner.
No, I'll like sit down.
Mhm.
Lean my head against the wall.
Armoni starts to get ready and just says, Verona, it's a bit cold. Don't you think you would be more comfortable in the bed?
Oh, most likely, but I think that it should be the queen that takes the comforts of the bed.
I insist that you take it.
Well, where will you sleep?
Perhaps I will sleep on the floor.
Absolutely not.
Compromise then. We can share it.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Sure.
And Armoni gets ready for bed.
Yeah, so does Verona.
You keep your armor on, Verona.
No, I'm not a monster.
You kind of are.
It's cold, Verona. Keeps metal armor on.
This is the first
I
time.
feel perfectly
This is
fine.
the first time you've seen Verona without her armor on.
I have so many battle scars just from training accidents.
They're all on your back. No, I'm just kidding. For running away.
Armoni Armoni, kind of without thinking, reaches out to touch one of the scars.
Start screaming.
Are you alright? Your Majesty.
Oh, yes. Can I use
Power word kill.
No, James is
Oh.
gonna hate this. Can I use a round of my channel energy to try to heal some of the scars?
Roll a heal check.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Oh, sure, but when we're fighting, we can't get anything.
Yeah. Verona, you see
I don't know about you guys, but I feel great when we're fighting.
Verona, you see the hundreds of battle scars on your body start to fade away.
Oh, what is happening to me? I'm reversing an age.
No, I hate to see you all scarred like that.
Oh, you're doing this.
Yes.
You must be incredibly talented. No matter how much healing I've done for myself, I've never been able to pull off such a feat.
It comes and goes. I'm not always the best at it.
Oh, I understand. Sometimes you roll critically, right?
What?
Sometimes you
Um,
just find yourself having critical successes in these types of things.
Sometimes it is like that. Yes.
Other times you beat up a rat. You know, that's another saying. Speaking, actually, that is a
Actually,
good question.
yeah.
What happened to the mice?
Thanks, Sergio, for reminding me that those things still
the
exist.
mouse shows up, I'm kicking it.
Cheesy and Squeakles get to stay with Blake.
Oh,
right.
no!
Let me roll something.
That's the literal worst thing you could do.
Let me roll something.
Like it got like in the first.
They all
First
get
is Blake.
along.
Let me roll
First
something.
is Blake,
We'll
and it's
find
gonna
out
be
in the
Nimbus.
morning if they do, that's for sure.
All right,
Squeakles and
I rolled something.
Squeakles and
We'll see.
Cheesy are smart.
Yeah, they are.
They're kind enough to feed Blake a midnight snack.
Hey, I will say, Blake doesn't have the worst intelligence. His intelligence is only one less than Verona's.
We'll have to wait and see what happens in the morning.
I'm sorry, what did you just say to me?
We'll have to wait and see what happens.
My intelligence is only a 7.
Blake's is a 6.
I hate it, dude. You know, some people can get along in life without being smart.
Mm.
You remember that time I did 51 damage?
That was earlier today.
It's
Useful.
this situation's kind of like when you put a treat in front of your dog and you tell it to wait, and then you like leave the room because you're trying to test its obedience, and then it might just eat the treat because you're not watching it. We'll see.
I thought that you were referring to Verona.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Oh, so does
We
anything
all thought.
happen? Does anything important happen?
No.
You sure?
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me check my charisma. Let me can I roll a charisma?
Sure.
A charisma for what? What is happening?
Stuff.
Oh.
Armoni is looking quite beautiful tonight.
Oh boy.
I'm guessing this is what Cheesy and whatever his other name is are doing
Goals.
when they realize that Blake can't eat them.
Verona will like wrap an armor on Armoni.
Oh boy. Go on.
And she'll just cuddle with her.
Armoni sleeps peacefully for probably the first time in a while.
And Verona does not because her body feels weird now without all these fucking scars.
Right. And with that, I feel like we shall end here and pick up going to the cathedral next time.